Follow me, I'll show you the new stuff. Here are a number of panels that we've just released just the other day. These are 48 hours old, I mean, in terms of people seeing them for the first time. Again, here's the 40 mic panel up here in the top. I'm not going to bring this one down. I just wanted to show you that all of our panels take bolt cutters and or water bladders in the back. So it doesn't matter which one that you put on, you're going to have the ability to break it open. You're going to have a bladder retention so it doesn't sag, and there's room for bolt cutters in all of these. Something else that we did was we made them wide enough to make the bolt cutters, you know, kind of at an angle. You break them open like that so that if you're having to look upstairs, your helmet's not bouncing into the back, right? So you don't have to use your entire waist to look up if you needed to do so. You can actually move your head because there's enough room for those bolt cutters, you know, gives you that option. So this is your typical direct action panel. We've got 3 pouches on the top that will take either double mags, you know, frags and smoke, things like that. Anti-structural munitions is something we did for the Rangers recently, and it'll fit one of those. And also these are sizable. So when you open it up, you can raise these flaps up, or bring them lower depending upon the size of the mag. So you can put AKs and even 40 round PMags, that sort of thing in these. It works really well. This bottom pouch opens up. It'll hold a full MRE or charges or what have you, windbreaker, you know, whatever your pleasure. This pouch here in particular has a lot going on, but we've had a tremendous amount of interest in this one. It's a beaver tail panel. And what's great about this is we designed it with sensitive site exploitation in mind. It's our SSE pouch. There's a lot of three-letter acronyms there. SMC, SSE, you know, but anyway, it's a beaver tail pouch. We see a lot of guys putting helmets in these, but this one was designed with the idea of filling it with laptops. So whoever's wearing this, right, can't reach it himself, but he can pull security. His teammate can load it with computers, okay? So you can fit a number of laptops in here, and if you need to, there's a pouch here for hard drives and SD cards, so if you're moving around, you don't lose them. But instead of carrying a bag with you now, you got your hands on your firearm, somebody else can load you up, and you can run around without losing your sensitive information here. We made it so that when it's closed, even if you're hanging upside down, that laptop's not going to fall out anywhere. If it's a tablet of some kind, it'll still fit in that other pouch, so that works really nicely. If you start getting into a situation where you're going to need some more ammunition, it opens up. And so you can carry, you know, AKs for host nation forces, 40 rounders, 30 rounders, smoke, you name it. It has some little pouches on both sides for chem lights as well. So that's kind of a nice option. And it'll be kind of weird and floppy and heavy, obviously, but you're not going to lose those computers just because of the way we constructed it. You know, we put some in there and they're not going to slide out. So that's nice. This panel will also take bolt cutters and water, so they all open up kind of like this one does. The back of all these, this is kind of a better example, but the back of all these, they split open and they have a pouch just like this one. This is a build your own panel. You can put, like I said, water. There's water retention in the top so your bladder doesn't sag, and there's plenty of room for a bolt cutter, and whoever wants to build their own can do so on that panel. That one's also going to be wildly popular because everybody does things different. I think especially for comms guys, you know, they can outfit this with your CCT or an 18 Echo, that type of thing, or whoever. I mean, you can molly your stuff on there, and you can carry your radio on your back, whether it's an ASIPs in a pouch, you know, or 117 or 152, you name it. So you can build it however you want. This is going to be the cornerstone of all of the things that we've done. This is called the SMC 1-3. The 1-3 has been a long time in coming. It was something that we started to design about 3.5, 4 years ago. You know, it's had its share, its time in the R&D department. That's for sure. It's finally here. It's finally here. We're ready to produce it. It's been to combat. It has had an incredible feedback from special operators downrange and anybody that sees it. We're located in Tacoma, Washington, so we have such a plethora of people around us to be able to test this stuff downrange and training in the rain and that sort of thing. So We've got the 2nd ID and the Special Tactics, 2nd Ranger Battalion, 1st Special Forces Group, 160th, all of Fort Lewis. I mean, it's incredible. So the amount of people that come in and see these things, give us ideas, take it and use it, and bring back that information is incredible. So this one here, like I said, is going to be the foundation of everything that we talk about. SMC 1-3, zippered panel. It has these little flared wings here because different kit, different sizes, different zippers. So it can fold into a small, it can be normal at a medium, and it can fold out to a large. Extra large, I think you're probably stretching it. I don't see too many of those kits, you know. But if you have one of those, maybe we can work with you. We'll see what happens. This can be worn like a back panel in that 1-day configuration, like I'm showing you here. But on the back, if you wanted to wear it like a rucksack, like a backpack, we have stowable shoulder straps. Does that make sense? So you pull these out. They're stowable waist straps as well. You click it together and you can wear it, you know, just like a normal backpack. There's hard plastic here in the back, so that if you're wearing it without kit, whatever's in the bag isn't gonna poke you in the back, which is obviously annoying. So it's not like a floppy sack, it's got a little more structure that way as well. Showing you the front here. I'll start with this little pocket here. This pocket is nice because you can fit almost an entire MRE broken down in this pouch here. You've got some retention for keys or crypto in the back. Doesn't matter, I mean, if you're jumping or swimming or, you know, it's night and you're pulling stuff out of there, you're not gonna lose what's most important to you. The main pouch here is nice. It holds a 117 or an ASIPS or water or both. It's a little tight with a large, like 3-liter water bladder, but you could probably make that work. Anyway, so it fits a 117 nice. And then you have the rest of the pouch to put whatever you want in terms of kit, you know, dry clothes, you know, whatever. And the top here is cable retention, not just for water, but for cable retention. And in the top, there's a piece of 1-wrap here that will retain your water bladder from sagging. So this is the 1-day configuration. Just by itself, that can hold quite a bit. But this claim to fame of this bag here is this zipper that expands it into a larger configuration 3-day assault pack. So the 3-day assault pack, right, has 4-way stretch tweed here all throughout that center portion, giving it a lot more give and room if you decided to stuff it. And so you have a dry bag closure, and it becomes a much larger, deeper bag now. I don't know if you can see in there, but I mean, it really has depth now. I mean, it's as long as my arm, right? So that dry bag closure is nice. Right, you fold it up, click it together, and then that's how you could rock like that. You know, I flew this in the wind tunnel as well. One of the fortunate things about this bag was you didn't have to like strap it up, you know, like any other 1 to 3 day assault pack. I just ran it and secured it through my belt, and when the wind hit it, it turned like this so that the wind only caught the circumference of the bag. So I wasn't flying a wing. I flew it like this so that it was more like just flying a cylinder, which was really nice, a lot less resistance that way. And so I think that's going to be popular with a lot of people. Not a lot of people, some people. But anyway, I think that there's a lot going on with this bag that we like, and we're really proud of it. Like I said, it's the cornerstone of what we're doing. And we've gotten the best feedback from this pouch in particular. So moving on, this is an ASIPS or 117 pouch. Right? Same type of thing. It's got these big wings on it to fit different size kit. You have removable shoulder straps here, carry handle, right? Plenty of room in the bag for the radio, and then you can build upon the outside for whatever else you want. What's nice about this too is you don't have to take the radio out to change the battery. You can open up the bottom and it's exposed to just change the battery that way. It's a lightweight pouch, and again, all of these zippers fit, right? SOCOM and JSOC issued kit as well as our own. So that's nice for whoever wants to check this out. If you happen to have a 1st gen kit or any kit, if you have any plate carrier that doesn't have zippers, we built an adapter. So using these infamous Tack Taylor Malice clips here, we found a way to attach this piece here, right, the male, to the side of a kit. So if you want to follow me over here again, I know there's already zippers on this kit, but bear with me. So you can molly zippers on any kit to turn it into a zippered carrier, so you're not gonna, I mean, if your carrier is good to go, you don't have to buy a whole new carrier. So that's also, we've got a lot of great feedback from that in terms of people that really want that type of kit and want those panels, but would have to buy a whole new carrier to do so, but now you don't have to do that.